Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence, and well, obviously, as I did not go over our choices in the ending of the previous episode, I'm going to do it at the beginning of this one. Hopefully you saw the previous episode so that you know exactly what's going on here, because otherwise it's not going to make any sense. But anyway, Captain Solano couldn't help but be impressed by Jara's willingness to undertake the mission to Tau, despite the evident risks. Lieutenant Bedrosian was inspired by Jara's boldness when discussing how to address the Hotari threat during the senior staff meeting. You know what? I don't know, it's really weird. These notifications that come up when you are making these conversation choices, and then you see the little the character portrait of the particular person. Sometimes they're in green and sometimes they're in gray. And I thought the green ones were positive and the gray ones were negative, right? You know, because standard system of, relation goes up, relation goes down, sort of thing like that. But that apparently is not the way that it's working here, because from what I recall from the previous episode, Lieutenant Bedrosian actually had a gray portrait. So that kind of made me think, oh, she was, well, not very pleased about what I said, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway, Ambassador Spock thought Jara performed well under pressure when she was being questioned. These are all the same ones as far as I'm aware. Yes, these are all the same. Yes, okay. So basically, the most recent decisions are the ones at the left. Okay, good to know. Ed Salar noticed how Carter shared her suspicion when Miranda returned from Hotari. I'm still suspicious of Miranda, actually, right now. Miranda noticed Carter's usual confidence was tempered by some much-needed humility when she returned from Hotari. Okay. And Lieutenant Commander Chovak agreed with Carter's purely logical approach to working on Ambassador Ambassador Spock's shuttle. Ambassador Shock, his brother. No, let's not get on that. And there we go. Commander Westbrook actually enjoyed his conversation with Carter, coming away with the impression he's smart, pragmatic, and content with his position aboard the Resolute. And there you go. All right, so that's it. And now let's continue onward to the episode Lost and Found.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah, her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz, Tamaris.
Try her again. Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
No offense, but I actually don't believe that to be the case. I think there's probably going to be some action here, and not of the good kind. Oh, we're going to actually get the opportunity to move around. All right, okay. We haven't had the opportunity to do this since we boarded the Resolute at the very beginning, so let's see what we can do here. Examine server. Oh, well, that was completely and utterly useless. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I'm not gonna examine every single thing. I mean, we are an engineer. We should have... Oh, we probably should have realized what this is. I mean, really, why are we looking at it? Anyway, it is rather spectacular, to be fair. So, the developers are probably like, look at what we made. And I'm like, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I wonder who did this. Oh, there's someone here. Okay. I'm gonna enter silently, thank you very much. I've seen enough horror movies to know we don't call out to the insane, murderous individual that is up there. Or shall we say, I've seen enough Star Trek episodes as well. We really don't want to call out, do we? Whenever they do that in the show, I always think to myself, why are you calling out? Come on, Picard, don't call out. You know, I mean, to be fair, Picard probably wouldn't call out, to be honest. I mean, you know, he's probably going to be pretty smart about things. But, you know, the red shirt random person that calls out and then gets murdered by the big entity monster thing, you know, that happens quite often, I think. Although, you know, that's the thing. If we think about it, announcing yourself, if you truly believe that there is no danger, is probably a good idea. Because if you announce yourself, then you're not going to get shot by mistake. More isolinear chips.
What the?
Oh, it's just you. I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
I'm glad I found you. I was worried. We tried you on the comm badge and you didn't answer.
Oh, I guess I was just caught up in my work. But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
But hold on a second. Commander Westbrook said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab. He sent me to find you.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought the crystals to the lab myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
If that's the case, let's both go down there and find them. It's that simple.
I don't have time for that. I have work to do. Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
I'm worried because you're acting strange. 1 minute you're citing regulation to take the crystals, and now you don't seem to care that they've gone missing. And what are you even doing in here?
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
Hey, wait up!
I'm getting some very mixed signals from you right now. I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now. Just tell Chovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you.
I want to help you, but you're not making it easy.
Then I'll try to make it simple. You don't have to say anything at all.
Miranda, hold on!
No. Get out of my way.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
There's something seriously wrong with her. She's not herself, I'm telling you.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, for one, she was copying data onto this.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Even if that was true, it still doesn't answer what happened to the crystal formation that she took. And she isn't helping.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I brought them where they belonged, and that's where I left them.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record. Carter said you're not yourself. If something's wrong with you, we should head to sickbay and the doc will fix you right up.
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is unbelievable.
I don't know about you, but I personally think that they should have called for a security team straight away. I think that's what Diaz should have done way before, when he was actually entering the place and being like, oh, okay, what's going on here? You know what I mean? I would have called for the security straight away, but I obviously didn't have the option to do that just yet. Whew. Okay, well, I have no idea what's going on with her, but we can get the doctor to go to the brig. You know what I mean? She doesn't need to have an opportunity to escape. I feel like the way that she was accepting going to sickbay, that was a warning light. That was a really big warning sign for me to be extremely careful in that moment, because I really did not want to be in a situation where we give her a chance to escape. I've seen enough Star Trek, you know, TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, even Enterprise, all those way back. I've seen all of these, and let's face it, every single time they have some kind of convict or criminal or even one of their own betray them, they are always gonna say, yes, I'd like to go to sickbay, or I actually think I am feeling really bad.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to like shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to find Tylus, of course, but yeah, as I was saying, that's why I was like, you know what? We're not going to take her to sickbay, because that's going to give her a much easier time of escaping. Because if she acts like she's unwell, you know, quote-unquote unwell, and then becomes aggressive all of a sudden due to some outside influence, then she's going to have a much easier time of escaping, unless we obviously take the time to, you know, enact force fields or something like that, you know what I mean? So I was just, you know, playing it cool, playing it a little bit, playing our cards closer to our chest, I suppose you could call it. What is this? What am I doing here?
The ionic interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, Jara. I was not I find that quite amusing. I was not suggesting that she jumps down there into the pit. That is not advisable. Ah, there is the ambassador now. There's some flashing lights. A bit worried. Maybe she has someone following her or something like that. We should probably be a bit careful. I hope there's no phaser fight. That's all I can say. But this is definitely going to be a stealth mission, and as far as I'm aware, the stealth in this game might be really, really tough.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
When you called to give us a scan, it sounded like they caught you. I was worried you'd been hurt.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
The Queen? But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further in the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this insolence.
There's no
You'll
need
regret
for...
everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know...
Each second you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
I told you, I can't just...
Now!
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked.
Lead the way.
I suppose the view is nice.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to scan. I don't know why they've given me the tricorder now, but I guess there is going to be something. Ah, here we go. Ah, yes, this.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you. Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
Ah, I see. It was kind of like a barrier that we needed to pass by. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I actually thought we needed to find a way across the general catwalk, which was the entire thing, but no, it was just the force field stopping us.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy.
Okay, I very much hope that it's not time-based. That's all I can say. Do I need to go in here?
Might be rigged to only open for registered users. No control panel here. I should take a look with my tricorder.
Okay, wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean, take a look with your tricorder? What do you mean? Do you mean the door? Surely not. No. There doesn't seem to be anything here that I can actually scan. Wait a minute. Oh, there's something here. Hello. That doesn't seem to really do much though, so let me just go over this way instead. Let me crouch under here real fast. What is this? Hello there, I have a scanning thing.
Something in here is keeping that door closed. Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Ooh, perfect. And I'm actually holstering the tricorder manually as well, so, you know, there's also that. Oh, I will graduate from the academy surely in, you know, the next 10 years or so. I'm not doing too badly though, right? Right? Am I? I don't know. Maybe. Right, okay, so we got to find Tylus. I'm sure she's down there somewhere. I mean, I don't know why we need to find Tylus so badly, but okay, well, let's just see. Okay, I can just go down the stairs here, and we can hopefully just run. I would expect that we're probably not going to have too many issues with guards until they tell us, oh, yes, this is a stealth section, be very careful, you know, that kind of thing. So I should be able to go over here.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight. There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
Okay, what am I supposed to do, actually? Just scan it, I guess, right? Just scan it? Yeah, that's not gonna work. What about this? Can I scan this? Oh no, I'm absolutely terrible with this thing.
We could just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. But the console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts, then.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
Yes, I'm sure. I would love to, but I'm having some issues actually finding anything to scan at this point, because as you can see, this is not going to work. None of this stuff is actually going to be scannable, so I'm going to assume that I need to go somewhere else, maybe along here.
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining...
There's DNA on this console, but it's only partial. I can't use this.
Maybe because we're outside.
The weather out here could dilute any DNA samples.
What about inside that structure? That's where the workers spend most of their time.
Good idea.
Oh, I was just about to think... you know what? Never mind. I saw this entranceway and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, that kind of looks like a break room, doesn't it? And yes, lo and behold, it is indeed a break room. Okay, let me see here.
Wow,
there's bound to be
is a lot of DNA.
Whoa, yeah, that.
Look for the most concentrated spots.
Oh, that is a lot. Oh, there's one. Hello. Out of range? This tricorder has no range. Are you serious? Come on now.
I can use this. That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
A few more? Alright, okay. Oh, hello. There's another one here.
Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else.
Somewhere else? Okay, where could it be? Where are the other things? Aha, hello. This is a plate of food by the looks of things.
There's gotta be stable DNA here. Good. That's another I could use. Just need one more sample.
Ah, one more. Okay, what about this? Nope, that's not looking particularly good. Okay, what about anything? Ah, hello there. There is something behind the wall. It's a mining pick. Is that actually going to work? No. Apparently not. I just scanned it. It doesn't seem to do much. Alright, good. That's very useful, isn't it? Yeah, it's just like me to just be like that. Okay, wait a minute. There is something... Wait a minute. Something over here? I saw something. Did you see that purple? You see that purple? I don't know. Maybe there is something else. Ah, hello. I see.
This'll work. Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift.
Perfect. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually kind of wondering, do we not have the Hotari's DNA on file within the Federation? Because I would expect that to be the case, but I guess it's going to be impossible for us to, I don't know, contact the ship and actually ask them, hey, can you get some DNA, you know, back down to me here or something? I don't know. That seems to maybe not be the thing.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
You know, this is one of those times where I think to myself, you know what? This lift is going... Oh, it actually went pretty fast.
There's a guard at the station. You'll have to hide.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Hey, I'll keep you safe.
Can you?
I was a tactical officer. before I was posted to the Resolute. I know my way around a phaser. You saw how I handled our large friend here.
I suppose that is somewhat reassuring. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hotari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
The guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Got it.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Hotari lives.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
I see. We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
You know, I actually kind of wonder what would have happened if I didn't fire the phaser at that point. Would our friend, Tylus, have been injured or killed? I don't know. That's the thing. We just don't know. It's unknown.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
Oh dear. Oh no. I'm having a big problem about this. Usually, if I play a stealth game, I've played things like Splinter Cell in the past, and, well, let's just say that having an opportunity to go loud is kind of good. And if it's an instant failure state for failing stealth, then we might have some issues.
More guards.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. They're armed and there's a lot of cover for them. I'd be outmatched in a firefight.
I'd like to avoid any more casualties. Things are already getting out of hand.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Right. Oh dear. Oh no. I'm having issues with this already. Okay, during stealth sequences, there are enemies that, if alerted, will hunt for you and try to catch you. If you are caught, the mission is over. How do I go on to the next screen here? Can I see? How do I go on to the next little thing that gives me the... Okay. Oh no, I couldn't see it. I didn't have any ability to see what was happening with the next little tip. Oh dear. Okay, stay crouched and out of sight, watch guard patterns to find your opening. Alright, well there's one right there.
Analysis in progress.
Okay, well, I'm just going to try to get by him real quick. Alright, so he's taken up a position here. Now I can sneak by. Seems relatively simple so far. Bit worried now.
Who's there? Must be seeing things. How long is Galvin going to make us wait?
I'm not worried. He's led us well so far. It's a miracle we're even here.
We've been waiting for so long.
Patience, brother. We'll get our chance. It's inevitable after all.
That it is.
Phew, alright, I was really worried there for a second, but there you go, we were managing to get by the stealth section. Super tense, actually. Anyway, now we have the opportunity to take a look at some of our people here. I think the only people that really changed were Tylus, because we didn't have Tylus there before. So, as you can see, Tylus felt proud after Jara supported the way she handled the guard in the mines on Tau, but she was shaken by her encounter with another guard, so she was grateful for Jara's leadership and experience. And I believe that's all we've had with Jara. And then we have Miranda. She was insulted by his suspicion, and when he sent her to the brig. Okay, I think that's kind of weird. It's kind of I don't think that's the full description potentially. But that seems to be the only things that have changed since the previous time. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Next time we'll see what happens in the mines of Tau and whether we can actually escape unscathed and undetected. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.